Jwale ka ele re bona. Those in black belong to a team that lost over the weekend. Those laughing belong to number 10. No football played over the weekend. Wonderful weekend in Mbombela. Mamelodi Sundowns scores a penalty. No, they can't score penalties. Then Pirates get a penalty and then they equalize. Then you're sitting, you're going, this thing is going to extra time. Is that young boy disrespected the senior citizen in Zoom, man? How do you go through a man like that, man? Then you go to Pretoria, there is the NFD playoffs. Then the coach is suspended, the coach is going. Hey man, kuningi la ekhaya, man. Gentlemen, we start with what happened at Baroka. Baroka loses to University of Pretoria. Did you see the behavior of management as correct, Lufuno, or do you think it was too harsh? Is it even results driven?
From what I see, I looked at the game, I watched the game, the whole game, and I thought that Baroka played very well. The game was evenly balanced. All the teams had opportunity to win the game.
Yeah.
And you look at the goal that Pretoria, University scored. It was just a mistake, and they capitalized on it. Yes, it was on the dying minutes. There was no chance Baroka can
talk about other minutes, not dying minutes. Because
dying minutes. No, Pretoria would then. So Mpho, honestly, I don't think it was influenced by result, because then Oban mobile thing from the league perspective, Abakenya could playoff, which is on its own, it's an achievement to get there, because they got another shot at getting promoted into the DStv Premiership. And now you lose one game, whereas, there's still so many games to play for this promotional playoff, and then the coach gets suspended. It's got nothing to do with football.
I think decision, management, them making that decision was based mainly on, if you check post-match interview, Coach Tendence, he sounded like a man defeated or akivapile. He mentioned something about, if you've lost already that match, we really look difficult for you.
But I thought it was reality, Cox, because it means that now you have a mountain to climb.
Yeah, we already know on a mountain to climb. We already know this is what you need to face. But don't take that attitude with rubber off the player, because already the players, once they...
So you must lie to them.
Don't lie sugarcoat. Don't lie sugarcoat.
Don't lie sugarcoat. It's the same thing.
Go there, take the media conference, go to your team, no, guys, who saw situations saw and then that's all. But how level he looked like a man that's defeated, and it could tell her maybe there were issues with backroom staff, with support. Sometimes only coach you watch something, maybe and it doesn't happen. Your only chance that thing, it's through the knee. So there was something.
Okay.
Not only undertone.
Okay, undertone. Cox speaks about defeat. Mbombela, defeat. Mamelodi Sundowns, invincible, not. Nedbank Cup, looks like Pirates have got Sundowns' number in finals.
Looks like Sundowns does not know how to win matches that everybody is expecting them to win. Once Batu Baba level, the crowd are arbone. I can win, you're beating everybody.
Yeah.
You are this team that's setting these records. Kinako perform. Stage fright.
The ambulance was missing in action after Efeta Japan score Orlando against. Now Tito comes, he scores a penalty.
What is the main function of an ambulance? Imagine.
When it's critical.
It's critical. On us. The ambulance arrives, and it arrived.
The ambulance said penalty or not, Ronwen Williams or not in Aishaya.
I actually saw something that a lot of teams have failed to do when they play against Sundowns. When there was a penalty, who was holding the ball on the hand? Mabasa. So the technical team of Sundowns thought who was going to kick the penalty?
Mabasa.
When it's about to be kicked, who kicked the penalty?
Ambulance.
That is something that you also have to look at. There's planning. So Pirates knew what's going to happen. If it happens, what they were going to do. Big up to Pirates.
Mara, there was a battle of Tembisa there, man. I saw Mshishi reminding people that, son, because Mshishi scores one, Tito scores one.
Yeah.
She puts Tito on the ground. He says, I'm going to kick this old man because it can't be.
Why is Afele Mpho and then Tito leaves the trophy?
No,
No,
man.
Tito umetse mfana kovala.
No, man.
Bona.
No, Bona.
Tito something that we know.
You know when they say, went through a man?
Yeah.
Mfo King went through. Hey. Kwabeni. Hey. No, man. That video is trending everywhere.
Bayikenzele sound umali music mon
Around the same time.
Are Pirates coach? Are we shebeletse 5 times?
Born.
That thing.
You look at Rele, the way he took that ball.
Yeah.
Youngster that he is, and this is the beauty of having a youngster. He's naive to the pressure that is there. Try something, comes out, Fagamponzi, it's a goal.
Yeah.
Similar to how they beat Skukune. Last dying minutes of a game, hey.
Saleh.
Hey, Saleh. First touch Saleh is what puts him there.
So last week I spoke about Saleh. This boy is made for big games. The assist against Kukune, Saleh. The assist against Kaizer Chiefs in the derby, 3-2, Saleh. The assist in the final, Saleh.
But don't meet Lufuno Saleh. The rate is good.
No. Lufuno, let's not take that. I see Mbombela Stadium. Yeah, kudos. He let's a sharp player, big game. But you're taking it away from Jose. Because Jose, if you look at game planner high in terms of big matches, Jose has figured out what these guys in yellow, they like running around. They like having the ball. There's no way I can match them pound for pound. If you check in terms of how they've structured their starting 11, Jose's starting 11, the lineup that he finished the game with, that was his strongest lineup. Sundowns will run around, they'll press, they'll do all those things, they'll ball rotation as Sundowns.
No, going back and Lufuno, it's the thing, Aure. By starting Mahopa, who presses that high, because then the lineup was very different. Anybody that says they saw both lineups as they were, I'll put my house on it and say you are lying. Because you can't have seen that lineup from Mabasa not in, Mahopa in, which meant that he's pressing from the front, which means Sundowns were not comfortable playing out from the back. And then you then have an injury to Kekana in the change room during the game. Halftime, you now have different combinations that are now playing. You now have a Kuliso Mudau with an injury.
Yeah. But what did Jose do? Kuliso was not comfortable anymore. Jose always do this. We've spoken about this before. The overload on the left, where you have Saleh, you have
so you have
the guy from Namibia on the left, and then Hoto, and then you have the young boy on the left. They overload in that. Even that goal, if you look at it, it was an overload on the left. There was one player free for Pirates. The ball just goes straight. He was free. Brings the ball, another player again becomes free because 2 players of Pirates Sundowns went to press Saleh. They are allowing the boy to be free again. Even when you look at that boy when he was free, there were still 2 players in the penalty area of Sundowns. Pirates, they were free. He could have even laid that ball, but he took the risk and it worked, and it was a beautiful goal.
And a technical masterclass from Jose tells you how Sundowns, you've got Zungu, you've got Mutheiwana, you've got Obas, who are supposed to dictate the middle of the park. Then man of the match, how is guy? Middle of the park, Orlando Pirates, talent bad. So that was
talent bad. Says people are lazy. Laziness by Sundowns.
Yeah.
We will talk about it later. Let's go drink water. Ronaro Pumula Dikele Dihanyani. We will see you in return after the break.